Now there. Thank you for watching my channel and tuning into this video. I had some things that I said in my live stream. Apparently I wasn't able to get across those things because my live stream kept cutting in and out. It was my first time live streaming, so I apologize for the low quality. Also, it was at nighttime, so the visual was not there as well. However, I thought I would compose a video because there have been a number of things that I have been experiencing with Postmates that is just rubbing me the wrong way. And the last straw was today. So here are the top 5 things that I would say are troublesome with Postmates. And yes, I have made notes, honey. Number 5, a lot of dead spots in my area. So if you're not in a major city, or you're not in like certain major parts within that city, it doesn't have to be a major city like New York, but just, a city that's an area that's very populated around you that you would consider like the main city of the area. If you're not there, then more than likely you're not really going to get a lot of hits or orders, however you want to call it, on your Postmates. It was a few times I was driving around for a few hours and I would not get hits. Now I did receive a few hits here and there, and it seemed to me very strange. The more I declined, the more I seemed to get offers, and a lot of times I would decline and then the same offer would come back through. But I'm not going to go off on a tangent. That's why I wrote notes, because it's a lot of different things about Postmates I could honestly go in on. This was my last weekend was my first time trying them out. I had received my card, I received the bag. I was very excited about it because I had been seeing a lot of great reviews on YouTube, and I tried it out, and honey, Postmates ain't it. Not over here in Central Florida, honey. It may be on the West Coast, but here in Central Florida, if you're in the Orlando area, the Daytona Beach area, honey, I don't know about Tampa, but if you in them areas, you ain't gonna be getting a lot of hits. Again, you have to be like in the major parts of your town. Like for me, I stay on the outskirts of Orlando, so I would have to drive about 40-50 minutes just to get to an area that's supposedly popping. Not here for it. So that's number 5. Number 4, too many low ball orders. That was another thing that I'm piggybacking off of number 5 there, but this is number 4 for me anyway. Too many low ball offers, and what I mean by that, for example, I had this past Saturday, I had an order that came in. Now, mind you, I toggle with the food delivery apps. I toggle, so I use mainly DoorDash, and I also use Uber Eats. So for me, I'm running all 3 of them at the same time to optimize the amount of revenue that I can get as a contractor, right? So I had an order that came in. Mind you, I also had an Uber Eats order and a DoorDash order that I was already actively trying to either pick up or getting ready to deliver. And I accepted this Postmates order, not really paying attention. And when I looked at it again, they were sending me to 7-Eleven to pick up a 2-liter of freaking soda, and the soda was $1.99. So could you imagine how much money I was going to make off of that? You want me to race from wherever I am at to the pickup location, which is 7-Eleven, probably about a good 4-point-something miles away, to pick up a 2-liter soda and then deliver it to wherever it was at. Not a lot of profit there. At most, I could only imagine probably making about $2.50. Is it worth it? No, it's not. Okay, I drive a SUV, an Acura SUV. You look at my other video, you'll see what kind it is. No, honey, gas in that mug is not cheap. I ride comfortable. However, you're not finna have me running around to pick up a freaking 2-liter soda for $2 and some change. Get real. Number 3, okay, 3. You can be sent on an order to go pick up from an establishment, and the establishment does not even use Postmates. Now, this is what I was ranting about in my my live stream. I was sent on an order to Outback Steakhouse, which was a very big order. So I'm like, man, this based off of this order, I should be getting a decent tip. And on top of that, it's probably going to be, I'm probably making a good amount off of this one trip. So I'm just like, yes. And I get there, the place is crowded. In Sanford, Florida on Saturdays, everybody's eating out, okay? I think that's all over this area, to be honest. The Orlando area, Friday nights and Saturdays, even Sundays, a little bit, everybody is eating out. Nobody's staying home. Everywhere is crowded, literally crowded. So I get to Outback Steakhouse. I pull up, after waiting about 4 or 5 minutes to get parking because everybody's pulling in, pulling out, whatever. So I get inside. I go inside. First of all, the lady who's doing the to-go, anyway, I'm not going to go off on that tangent. She already looked like she had an attitude, but no problem. I'm working. I'm in my money-making mode, so I'm not going to feed into that. I'm out there to make money. So I go inside, and I'm like, hi, I'm here to place an order. And it's a lady sitting inside. She appeared to be pregnant, so I understand that. I have 3 kids of my own, so she's really showing. But that's neither here nor there. And I get inside, and she's like, are you ordering for Postmates? And I said, yes, I'm trying to place an order. I have an order here that I just received from Postmates. And, and I'm going into trying to order these items. And she's like, first of all, she's like, what? She acted like she didn't know what I was talking about. And then she was like, wait, that's when she stopped me. She said, wait, are you ordering for Postmates? And I said, yes. She was like, we don't take Postmates here. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, I just got this order on my phone, and I'm showing her my phone, like it's right here, and she's like, yeah, we just had someone come in here from Postmates, and my supervisor she called Postmates and told them herself that we do not accept Postmates here. We don't work with Postmates, so I'm sorry. And so I'm just like, okay. And in my head, I'm not mad at her, but I'm a little upset at Postmates. Well, really upset at Postmates because based off of where I was at when I got this order, it took some time to get there. Mind you, I have some other orders in queue that I need to go pick up. So you just had me waste about 10 to 15 minutes going to this place just to be told that, hey, by the way, we don't work with Postmates, so you can't place this order. And another frustrating part about that, on top of, them sending me to this place, and they don't even take Postmates, was the simple fact that when I canceled it out in my phone, in the app, you can go in and say, okay, I have to cancel, the merchant's not accepting the order. And so, one, they lied and they said, I'm guessing they probably sent it to the person who ordered and said, the merchant's too busy, they're not accepting orders right now, which is total BS. And number 2, when I canceled it out, there was no way for me to contact anybody live. So I wanted to call somebody about this and talk to them about it and see if they could give me some kind of, reimbursement for my time or, my gas or the mileage or something. And there was no way for me to contact anybody. So I was not pleased about that at all, Postmates. That was real janky of you. So, number 2, we're on number 2 now. They cancel accepted orders if you are not moving in the direction of the pickup or you go over a set amount of time and you have not started to travel to the pickup spot. Now, I don't like this, and it's number 2 on my list because, again, a lot of people, they're not just using one of these food delivery apps. They're using multiple apps so they can optimize the amount of money that they can make for their time and their effort that they're spending out here and the wear and tear on their car. So if you can do that, then, you're going to do it. And for me, a lot of the orders that came, most of the orders that came in, I would say about half, because I didn't really, honestly, I cut Postmates off. I just went ahead and cut the whole app off. And I'm like, it's more of a headache for me to deal with y'all right now than for me to see what kind of orders I'm going to get in. So, but yeah, I had received about 3 orders and maybe 4, and I'm on a delivery to another, on another app, for another order that I had received. In about 2 minutes, they're sending me a notification saying, hey, basically, I don't know the verbatim verbiage that they use, but they were basically saying, if you're not going to be going here to this location in the next in a few minutes or so, not even a few minutes, if you're not going to be moving here, we'll soon be canceling this order. And so I think it was probably like maybe 2 or 3 minutes after I had initially received and accepted the order. So I'm like, okay, well, I have time. I'm almost here at the drop-off location, and then I could start, on my way to the pickup spot. And yeah, they canceled the order. And I'm just like, oh, okay, like, and then after about the second or third time, I'm just like, man, screw y'all. Like, I'm not dealing with y'all right now. So I just went ahead and cut them off because DoorDash and Uber Eats, popping, honey. They was popping this past weekend. So yeah, that's my number 2. They will cancel orders on you after you have accepted them, and you're not moving in the direction of the pickup spot. They will cancel it on you, and it's not. We're not talking about 10, 15 minutes later. It's like 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes later. Isabel, get down from there. Sorry, guys. I'm a stay-at-home mom, which is why I do this. So I got my kids in the background. If you hear them or you see me turning my head constantly, I'm looking at them, make sure they're not burning the house down. So anyway, okay, my number 1, which was today, and that was like the last straw with them. And I was like, you know what? I got to jump on here and make this video because it was just too many strikes. And again, this is all in one weekend. I tried using them. I did use them Friday, and then I used them Saturday. Sunday, I didn't even cut the app on. I think I cut it on just when I was in a certain area just to see if I would get hits. And after about 30 minutes, I just cut it off. So I didn't even use them Sunday. So for 2 days, these are all the strikes. Get down, Isabel. You're not stuck. Get down. You got to get down. Step down. So number 1, their payout is not timely. And what I mean by that, for example, like I said before, I work with DoorDash and Uber Eats. Those are my 2 primary apps that I am working with right now. And I've worked with them since August timeframe of last year, 2018. And it's consistent. Like, okay, on Monday they're going to be paying out to you, and by Tuesday you'll see it in your account. Today's Tuesday. I'm checking my account. I see Uber Eats deposit there. I see DoorDash there. Guess what? No Postmates. I'm looking at my Postmates, account on the app. It's still showing the balance in there. So they haven't even cleared that balance out. They haven't even processed it yet to my account. What's up, Postmates? Nobody got time for that. If we out here using your app, obviously we trying to hustle to make some money. Luckily for me, I'm not really pressed about the money still being there. I didn't really use them like that. So I think it's only like $17, round up to $18 that I have in there, but still it's my money. I work for it. I want it. It's my money and I want it now. But yes, what's up with that? I mean, that's not cool for somebody who may be using your app. And I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. Please let me know down below with Postmates if you've experienced a delay, or what is the normal time frame that you get paid with Postmates, because I'm expecting it to be you pay out on Monday, I got it in my account on Tuesday. And when I went under their Q&A, I can't stand those Q&As, and it's not just Postmates who does that, but when I went under their Q&A to try to find out when did they disperse this money to your account, it was not really clear. It was not clear cut on a date. They were basically saying, oh, well, you can really like expect it in your account like on a Wednesday or a Thursday, but you're not telling me when you disperse this money. Are you holding on to this money and making some change off of this? Because you know how banks do. They'll hold on to your money before they give it to you so they can make loans and make interest off those loans so they can make money off the money that you made. That's how banks work. So is that what is going on with Postmates? I don't know. However, that's my number 1, because for somebody who may be hurting, who may be using Postmates, they need their money when they expect it to be in their account. They don't need anybody to be playing around with their money. And again, it's your money. No matter how much or how little it is, you've worked, your time, your effort, and your gas, your car, wear and tear on your car. That money needs to be in your account ASAP. If you get paid every week, there's no reason why it should go beyond Tuesday that you're getting paid that money if the week closes out on Sunday by 12 a.m. Excuse me, Monday on 12 a.m. So Sunday night, essentially, once it hits 12 a.m., then that week closes out. So if it's weekly, you need to be dispersing this money like that. There's no reason why they should be holding on to that money. But yeah, those are my top 5 complaints with Postmates. I am going to be giving them a go this weekend. Again, you know, I'm a person who allows second chances. Will really this be like my third, because like I said, I use them Friday and Saturday. But we'll see. I'm going to see if it continues down this path. Postmates, you're definitely going to be on the back burner. I won't deactivate my account, because it's always good to have options, and you never know what may happen with another one of the apps. So it's good to have other apps that you can use. But again, it's definitely not my top choice of an app to use, especially if you're here in Central Florida. I have a cousin who lives in Southern Florida, and she said Postmates is not really good down there either. So Postmates, I don't think Florida is Florida is not where it's at. Now somewhere else, y'all might be experiencing, you know, positive things with Postmates, but my experience with Postmates, not good at all. So anyway, I thought I would make this video just to chime in on my experience with Postmates and let everybody know, like, hey, this is what you should be expecting if you're using Postmates. So anyway, I will chime back in at another time. Probably going to post another video today on a very important topic. So if you don't see this video before this weekend, you're already too late. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you use Postmates? Do you have good experiences with Postmates? What's your favorite food delivery app? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button on this video if you found it useful at all. Until then, be greasy. Peace.